Throughout the last 8 to 10 years of the gaming industry, I've really missed the survival horror genre. Now, I've seen this coming back in games like Outlast and the new playable trailer, PT, brought to you by Konami as well. Also, Aliens Isolation. They're really starting to bring back this survival horror aspect of video games that once were probably one of the biggest genres in gaming. But now, it seems like Shinji Mikami and the team at Tango Gameworks are finally going to bring back not just the classic horror genre, but the survival horror genre. Now, when I talk about the return of survival horror, I know some of you guys are saying, well, there's been survival horror, Caleb. There's 20-something Resident Evil games that have been made over the past from 1996 until now. You know, almost 20 years. But it's also the fact that you're overlooking things as well. Okay? You're really overlooking what I'm trying to get across. Because you're thinking about, yeah, there have been some, but literally, and I don't mean this in a bad way to the creators of the games, but how many have been very good games? How many have been so good that you just haven't been able to put them down? You've played the game countless amount of times, over and over and over again. Not that many. Not that many at all. And I'll tell you, one of the games that has came out since 96, in between now and 96, that I played multiple times over and over and over again. Resident Evil 4. And that was one of Shinji Mikami's biggest titles he ever helped develop. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is that there's a lot of people that I have seen out and about in the games industry that have kind of been a little weary about it, just kind of been like, oh, you know, yeah, it looks scary, but I don't have high hopes for it. Well, take that back and stop saying stupid shit out of your mouth. Because this game is going to be one of the best titles to launch in 2014, and probably one of the better titles out of a survival horror aspect to launch in quite some time, in the past 10 to 15 years. It's really going to bring back that, not the fact of having this extremely gory game of, you know, a person's head's chopped in half right in front of your face and then your fingers are cut off and blah, blah, blah. Outlast. Yes, I said it. Very scary game. Main reason why it was so scary is because how gruesome it was. And this game does have gore. It have its gruesome aspects. But there's also the fact that it brings back the classic survival horror that you used to feel in Resident Evil titles, like Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 4, Code Veronica, you know, of doing stuff and being like, oh my god, holy crap, you know. And even the biggest thing about Resident Evil that got me was the squeaking door. That was one of the biggest things. Walking somewhere and hearing, you're like, holy shit. Or walking up steps and hearing the slow steps. Scared the hell out of me, guys. Scared the hell out of me. And it really kind of like got you on the edge of your seat being like, holy shit. This game has a ton of those aspects in it. A ton of those aspects. I mean, I remember playing it even at QuakeCon, which had the E3 demo, which it was the E3 demo. I played it a couple of times on the show floor, and I also played it up in the press room for probably about an hour. And I'm not kidding you guys, I consistently thought, man, dude, this is like a better version of Resident Evil 4. It's like if they were to get Resident Evil 4 and put it on crack. That's what the evil within is. And that's the thing I'm trying to push across, is that I've seen a few little bits of negativity out there, and people not really hating on the game, but more or less saying, you know, it's just they don't want to get overly hyped about the game. And you should never get overly hyped about a game. You should always have your questions and your, like, should I be cautious about it? Yeah, you should be cautious about video games sometimes, if you've never played them. But I have played them, and I'm telling you, Shinji Mikami and Tango Gameworks and ZeniMax and Bethesda, they know what they're doing. And The Evil Within will be one of the best games to launch in the year 2014, and will finally bring back the survival horror genre that we have heavily needed. Like, we need survival horror back. Aliens Isolation is bringing it. Outlast somewhat brought it. The Evil Within, I'm telling you guys, get ready for it. Comes out October 14th, 2014. PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Thanks for watching, guys, and my kind of little opinion piece about this game. Make sure to check us out at secondopinionpod.com. Check us out on Twitter at secondopinionpro. And also, make sure to check us out right here on the YouTube page. Comment, like, and subscribe, and hopefully we'll be doing a good little review of this game pretty soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.